In India, we all know that we have a parliamentary type of government. So, today in my video sessions, I am going to discuss about what is parliamentary form of government, its characteristics, the merits and demerits of parliamentary form of government. So the content has been taken from class 9, chapter 2, and of course it is from political science. So see, my dear children, in your book, what is parliamentary form of government? In a very simple way, it had been defined. What it stated that in a parliamentary form of government, you will find that the executive branch has a close relationship with the legislative branch. It means that there is a very close relationship between the executive members and the legislature members. Okay, and this is called parliamentary type of government. Now, questions come here: what is executive and what is legislature? Okay, so very simple. It means the executive members of the government is responsible for carrying out or executing the law. Those members are regarded as the member of the executive and they are known as the executive. Okay, executive. Now, legislature. Legislature means very simple, the person who represent the people and the member of the parliament are known as legislature. Okay, in India, another point I want to add here, that in India, who are regarded as the executive members? First of all, you should know the president. He is also he is also one member of this executive, the vice president, and all the council of minister under the leadership of prime minister. Okay, those are the members of executive. So now you have understand, now I think you have understand the meaning of parliamentary type of government. Also, one thing I want to add here, that in a parliamentary type of government, you will find that the executive get direct or indirect support from the parliament in any of its work. Okay, so this is known as what? Parliamentary type of government. Very simple. If anyone asks you what do you mean by this parliamentary form of government, the answer is very simple, that there is a very close relationship between the executive and the legislature. Okay, now let's go to the characteristic. The first character, in a parliamentary form of government, you will find two heads. One is the real head and another one is regarded as the nominal head. Now, who are the real head? The real head are means that those person who represent the country as well as they are ruling the country. So it means the prime minister, the council of ministers, okay, they are both ruling the country as well as they are represent the country. Clear? Now, in terms of our India president, he is regarded as the nominal head. Why? Because he only represent the country, but he is not ruling the country. That is why he is regarded as the nominal head. So the first character in a parliamentary type of government, you will find two heads. One is real and another is nominal. Now, number two character. The number two character is that you will find the members who are from the executive are also the member, are also regarded as the member of the legislature. Okay, very simple. Those member who are from executive are also the member of legislature. Number two character. Number three, as I have already told you, that there is a very close relationship between the legislative members and the executive members. You will find in a parliamentary type of government. Now, the fourth point, and which is very important, that is the executive remains responsible to the legislature for its every work. It means that the executive body are responsible and they are answerable to the legislature member for its any work. And if the legislature found that they are not up to the mark, they can remove them by passing the non-confidence motion. Okay, you will find this one in a parliamentary type of government. Now, the last character which is given in your book, that is collective responsibility of the council of minister. Here it means that the whole council of minister become responsible for the failure of a single minister. If a single minister fail in any of its matter, in any of its matter, then it means that he alone is not responsible, but all the council of minister are responsible and they are answerable for that. So these are the characteristics of parliamentary form of government. Now let's go to the merits. I will start with the merits and then I will come to the demerits. So here 5 merits has been given in your book. First thing is that you will, in a parliamentary form of government, you will find that there is a very good and cordial relation between the executive and legislature, which is very common. Okay, there is a very close and good cordial relation between these two branch. This is the first merits. Now the second merit is that the government cannot act against the interest of the people. That's very simple, you have understand, I think. So the government cannot act, it cannot go against the will of the people, or it cannot go against the interest of the people. So this is another merit of this type of government. The third merit is that the council of ministers in a parliamentary form of government cannot act in a dictatorial manner. Understand? The council of ministers, they cannot act in a dictatorial. Okay, and the legislature can remove the government from power by passing non-confidence motion. It means that if any minister found he is acting like a dictatorial, or he is operating all his work by his own will, in that case, and if it is goes against the interest of the common people, in that case what happened, as I have told you, the whole council of ministers is responsible for that, are answerable for that, and that time a no confidence motion passed in the parliament, and that and by passing that non confidence motion, no confidence motion, they can remove the government. Of course, it is the no confidence motion passed through vote if they win in the number. Okay, this is the third merit point. Now the fourth point, the fourth merit point is that all the government functions should be done by giving due importance to the public opinion. It means that in a parliamentary type of government or parliamentary form of government, you will find that the center of this one attention is public. Okay, all those work which are operating or which are carrying out or executing should be for the interest of the common people, should be for the well-being of the common people. Clear? So all those work are given due importance to the public opinion is also matter. Okay, they have to take considerations of the public opinion in a parliament. You will find in the parliamentary type of government. And last is the government is flexible in nature. Did you understand by this one? Flexible means, suppose you will find that many times what happened, one x has they have selected one x to become its railway minister, but he is not, but if they found that he is not up to the mark, they can change him and place another person in that very post. Okay, so this is called flexible in nature. If the government, if the higher authority found that one of his person is not doing well in his work, then he can remove, the leader can remove that person and he can put another person in the place. So this is known as what? Flexible in nature. So these are the merit of parliamentary form of government. Now I will go to the demerits. Demerits is first of all that non-obtaining absolute majority. In that case, what happened? There is possibility of forming alliance government, okay, which may prove to be quite temporary. And frequently we are this one we are experience, okay, we are getting experience of by all those recently this one. If you go to Maharashtra, you will find that three party they have made alliance and they are now ruling the state. So it is said that these types of government are not long lasting. Okay, there are many examples. If you go to Jammu and Kashmir, you will find two parties they have collide and they have run the government. Or after some years, what happened? Again, it has been broke out, and so these are the it is regarded as one demerits. So if one party does not get majority, in that case, many party they join and they form the government. So it is which may prove what to be quite temporary. From the year 1988, if I am not mistaken, from 88 or 89 to 92, 93, like that, you will find that one prime minister have come, he have ruled for 8 months, again another prime minister. So these are the thing you will find in this one. Okay, number two, sometimes it has sometimes, not sometimes, but you will find in parliamentary form of government, one person become an education minister or human resource minister or railway minister or finance minister, like that, but he is not from that background. Okay, so in the department activities, and therefore what happened, the influence of the bureaucrat, okay, increase in the day-to-day functioning of the government. Because suppose I have become this railway minister, but I have not any idea regarding that, how to, what are the things, okay, uh, to be needed to run this ministry. The ultimately I have to shelter, I have to take the shelter of this bureaucrat, and whatever they will suggest me, I have to follow. So this is happening in parliamentary form of government, in experience in the department activities. So this is one demerits. Now, third demerits is that there is no separation of power in the parliament form of government. As a result, there is a possibility that the council of minister may let loose a tyrannical rule, ignore the public interest by elected member or legislature. This is the parliament form of government. That means we have sent our representative to the parliament, but if he is not active, he is not, if he is not up the mark, or he is not doing any good things for the public, that time we cannot change him. We have to wait for another 5 years. So this is also one demerits that we find in the parliamentary type of government. So I have not gone in lengthy, I have tried to explain in a very compressed manner. Okay, so if any queries or questions, you can ask me, and Thank you very much.